Hey, what's happening, everybody? We're back out here working on the mighty fine Coronet. Too late, John. I'm already got you on camera. Oh, thanks. Nice. Well, that's John's nice Oldsmobile over there. He's got a 68 Cutlass. You might have seen this on. You might have seen it on Marty's channel. I don't know. No, you didn't have it. You got you picking up the engine. But that's got the engine out of the Dragon Wagon. So there's Dave the Brush. He won't turn his head. Yeah. He's all shy. So anyways, we're out here. We just had a wet sanding party on the old Coronet. And I got one side buffed. And this is what we're looking at. So the other side I didn't get to yet, but it's looking really good. I just wet sanded this whole thing. Tom got his windows in, by the way. Got the windows in the other day. So front windows in, back windows all in. Interior's pretty much back together. Headliner's looking better as we keep going on. But we ended up not using the dash cap because it didn't fit. It just wouldn't work. It just wouldn't fit right. And I know Mark, I know you had said about getting one and wanting to see a video on it, and unfortunately we didn't take a video, and it was getting down to the wire. So basically Tom just painted his dash over with the crack in it, and we just didn't use it. How about it, Tom? We went to fit up that damn pad and it just wouldn't work. It was warped. Yeah, it was, for some reason it just wasn't fitting up tight enough like it did in the Firebird. In the Firebird we just pushed it up there and it fit real nice and tight. We only had to trim one spot. But this one, it seemed like it was bowed outwards, and every time we would try to put it up flush with the dash pad, it would cause it to pull back on one side. And if we forced it on, it would start to buckle it in the center. And we just weren't sure if gluing it was going to work, and we had this side here, we actually had to kind of roll it up and over top of the dash pad, and it just wasn't going to work. We were afraid it just wasn't going to stay down with the adhesive they gave us. So we tried heating it up with a heat gun a little bit, and we were getting somewhere with it, but then it started to pucker right in the center of the dash pad. And that was going to be even worse yet because we couldn't get that down. So we tried heating it up there and trying to get it pushed down, but it just wasn't working. And without it being in a mold, you just can't do anything with it. So, Mark, I apologize. We're not going to have a video for you. You know, I mean, you can try it. You might have better luck with it. I don't know. But for some reason, Tom's just wasn't. It didn't seem like it was molded quite right. So we just omitted it. So. Well, that's what the headliner's looking like. You guys already saw that, but now he's got most of the trim all back in it and stuff. So it's starting to tighten up. It's looking better. It's actually really tightened up front here, Tom. So that's what we got going on today. We're just got done wet sanding this. I got one side buffed. I'm going to work on the other side, get that done. But it's looking really good. I mean, it looks real good. It's looking nice. So let me get to the other side and we'll bring you guys back, show you what we're looking at. Back in a bit. See when that blinking blue? You're recording now. Take a video of me actually doing work.
Yeah. Test his hack shop.
Right away. I have to change my name on YouTube to Test his hack shop.
Test the Two Toes' hack shop.
This isn't actually paint. Some other concoction we throw in here.
If you turn that machine on, I think it works better.
It does. Much better. not super close up like they do on the
Gotta get the shot.
shot.
If I stick this to the window, we can watch the whole show right here.
Right, stuff stick to it. Everybody can see how short I am.
Paint job looks like grown-ups did it.
Wow. Looks like we know what we're doing. I don't buff cars, but I stayed at a Holiday Inn last night.
Yeah.
Hey, what's happening, everybody? Hate to say it, but the Coronet is all done. It's finished. Well, except for he's got to put the back seat in the rear or door panels and stuff in, but we got all the trim back on it. Roof's all buffed, waxed, polished. We buffed the whole car out, compounded the car, and then waxed that also. So this is, here it is. Here it is with its black top. So it's looking pretty darn good. It came out decent. It came out real good. Still a little dirty because there's wax dust all over it from when we waxed it, but it's looking real good. I think we outdid ourselves on the roof. It is just super straight, smooth. A lot of work. All the windows are back in it. Got all the trim back on. That makes it look way better with the trim on it. So, headliners, it's tightening up a little bit. It's gotten a lot better. I think once it gets out in the sunshine and stuff and gets some heat in the car, it might even tighten up a little bit more. But it's looking really good. So, it's got a couple little things to put back on it. He's got the rear view mirror and silly stuff to put back on it. So, you happy?
I'm very happy. I'm being evicted.
You're being evicted.
I had a month to go on my lease, and now I gotta go.
Yeah, we cut your lease short. It's time to take this thing out and drive it.
Yep, it's time to drive.
Instead of
hibernation long enough.
yeah, instead of sitting here working on the damn thing all the time.
Been here since March.
Yeah.
March is when we started it.
Yeah. So it's been sitting here for 5 months, almost.
Yeah.
But it looks good.
It looks really nice.
Guys, tell me what you think of the no vinyl top. I know a lot of people like vinyl tops.
Way better than a vinyl top.
I think it looks better. I think it looks cool with the black top, personally. Gives it that low buck look. And this was a factory option. You could order a black or white painted top, like with most cars they were. Chevrolets were the same way. Pontiacs, you could get them with a white top. It was on the option list, but this, I don't know. You're on the fence about keeping it this way, aren't you, Tom? You're on the fence about keeping it this way, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm considering just leave it black and do the rest of the car in the F8 green. That black really looks good on there. Even with the trim, I really like it. I couldn't be any more happier with it.
It was a lot of
For
work.
a single stage paint, I didn't think it would look that way.
Yeah. Yeah, that's just a single stage enamel black is all it is.
Yeah.
We didn't do base coat
With
clear
the hardener
coat.
in it.
Yeah, with a hardener.
Have some protection.
We'll see how well it holds up. I'm thinking it will. It probably still needs a little bit more curing since we buffed it and everything the other day. But for the most part, it came out real good. There's a lot of wet sanding on it, though.
Oh, God.
There's a lot of wet sanding.
It must be hard.
Yeah, it was tough. it was a lot of orange peel in it and stuff, but man, we got it. You can see it. It's smooth. The whole roof is just smooth. It's dusty now, but that's the only problem. I told him, I said black is going to suck. Try and keep clean. So wait till you go to a car show and you got a green car and a yellow roof from all the pollen or the dust that's lingering around.
Yeah.
So
Our headliner job come out really nice.
yeah, I know. I showed him that.
Panel. That's,
It's looking good.
take your time when you put one in.
Well, we're starting to get low on battery, as usual. I wanted to show everybody the car, give them the final look.
It's out of here.
Yep.
Being evicted.
So that's it for me. We'll be working on the Chevelle next. I'll see ya.